we are going to be assembling the first American-made iPhone.
First ever.
First ever. They said it couldn't be done.
Made in the USA.
Made in the USA. We have him set up over there on Intern Cam. Introduce yourself, Tyler. How you doing?
Situation,
Okay.
place.
Yeah.
So today I'm building an iPhone 4S.
Yes.
It's 14 years old,
we
but
we can't start at the 16
Yeah.
max, right?
We're
We
going to
gotta
be on
start
the
somewhere.
trailing edge for a while. But if he can do a 4S, then tomorrow he gets to the 5, maybe the 6, maybe the 7, starts working through them. Production team, can we show what he's working with right now, what he has? Okay, so he has the front, the back, the screen, some innards. I don't really know what's in there. It seemed like the battery might have been made out of rubber or plastic.
Long stream ahead of him.
Yes, so we will be checking in on him throughout the show, learning what it takes to assemble an iPhone in America. They've said it's impossible, but I think today we might just prove them wrong.
I mean, Tyler's conviction this morning has been insane. I asked him, "Are you nervous? Are you afraid? Are you afraid at the possibility of failing on the sort of the
stage, the world stage?" Yeah.
And he said, "No, I got this. I got this." So let's see how it plays out.
We should really set up a linear board for him to track his progress. We should have the production team set
Tyler,
up.
we know you've got plenty of manufacturing to do, but try to set up a linear board if you can.
Yes.
Or
because,
Ben.
of course, Linear is a purpose-built tool for planning and building products. Meet the system for modern software development, streamline issues, projects, and product roadmaps. Go to linear.app. Anyway.
Tyler is going to be well.
Oh, he's working. He's slicing. Let's go to the slice cam.
Let's go to the slice cam. What's going on, Tyler?
He's trying to remove the pieces from the board because this, of course, was this was a piece of art that you buy and it comes. And so he's the first challenge.
Old golden retriever mode. First, he's got to get the pieces.
Yeah, you have to get the pieces off the board because it's been stuck there as an art object, and then he will have to assemble them. He told us that he doesn't have any screws, which could be a major setback.
I have some glue here. I've got some glue.
Okay.
I'm feeling really confident right now, guys.
Okay, good. This is going to be the most
go.
American-made iPhone. There's just going to be glue everywhere. It's going to be a mess. Anyway, let's cover the Burning Waymouse really quickly. Gary Taylor did your post.
Any politician says, hey, we saw Tyler, TBPN's intern, make an iPhone in America.
Yep,
we think you guys should actually, take this
happen.
seriously. Why don't you take a plane?
He's making progress.
Making progress. Look at him go.
He's got 2 or 3 down.
Look at him go.
That's good.
I've almost got everything deconstructed. Soon I can start putting it back together.
There we go.
Amazing.
Doing great.
We knew you were going to crush it, so we tried to make it a little bit harder, force you to deconstruct it first, and then put it back together. So
this is hilarious. I mean, Aaron Slodov coming on the show today, actually. And so you might need to go to PhD programs to recruit.
We should
folks.
offer, like maybe physical intelligence or another lab, the data from Tyler, making this iPhone to train on.
Definitely.
Because I wouldn't want potential training data to go to waste.
Yeah. A bodysuit so that he's really able to track all the mechanics. We need every digit on his hand tracked so that we can.
This might be the first time an iPhone has been assembled by somebody wearing a tailored suit as well.
We're breaking all sorts of records here.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit more about what it actually takes to produce a solar panel in America? It doesn't seem as complicated as building an iPhone potentially, but maybe it is.
No, it's much simpler.
I don't think iPhones are even that complicated.
Yeah,
we have our intern here. I don't know if you can see.
iPhone in America.
He's making the first USA-made iPhone this morning.
Cut to Tyler. How's it going, Tyler? Give us the update.
I've got the front on. I've got the home button on.
Okay.
I'm feeling really good right now.
Feeling really good.
Great,
Okay, we're making progress over there.
To be clear, once you're done with that assembly, TBPN intern, you need to go back to starting with rocks and then make the iPhone from rocks. I've got rocks in my backyard, so I'll give you some rocks. I'll mail them to you, and then you turn that into an iPhone.
That's level 2. Next level 2.
Yeah.
But
Anyways,
in other news, we have our intern here in the studio assembling an iPhone from scratch. Not really from scratch, but I don't know if you can see, but he's getting it together. He's assembling the first iPhone in America, and so I think that's more of our focus today.
Oh God, I said iPhone manufacturing would never happen in America. I think
it's
that's
happening.
This is the first. American-made device. American-made iPhone.
You're witnessing history.
He's starting. It's a 4S, so we couldn't go all the way to whatever the 16 or the 17, whatever we're on now.
Yeah.
But we had to start somewhere. So.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. And let's check in on the intern cam, see how Tyler's doing. Aaron, how you doing?
At the donut.
Oh yeah. Looking good. I like the background. We have our intern. We have our intern in the studio today, making the first iPhone in America. It's happening. It looks like he's done. Give me the update.
I'm getting pretty close.
He's getting pretty close.
Missing most of the kind of external things here. I got the volume buttons, home button. I got to put in the battery, the main kind of chip motherboard.
Okay.
But feeling pretty good. I'm probably 80% of the way there.
80% of the way there. Less than an hour and a half in. I think this is going fantastically. I wasn't sure if this is possible, but it looks like it's happening. Anyway, Aaron, how you doing? What are you up to these days?
We love it. I think that's subtle signaling from Tim that we're bringing the iPhone back to America.
Yeah. Okay.
Any advice, Aaron, for Tyler?
I was about to ask. Yeah. What's the advice for our intern who's assembling the iPhone in America for the first time? What tools does he need? What are the key steps to really reshore manufacturing? Tyler, I'm seeing lots of pieces that didn't go in that phone.
Yeah, take it apart.
I'm not done yet.
Take it apart. Put it back together.
Oh, he's not done yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Aaron, what does it take to reshore the iPhone?
Are we going to give him a gong ring for this? Because it's a lot of grit, right?
We're watching history. So cultural shift is what I'm hearing.
Yes, massive cultural shift, which is underlied by a lot of other factors too. So I think that infusing and transforming the industrial base through technology gives a lot of incentive for people to jump back in and join. Mm-hmm. We're not trying to go back to the 50s here. So I really do think that that's part of the cultural movement, right? To bring this stuff kicking and screaming out of World War II era or the 80s or however you really want to think about it into the 21st century. And
you said the plants are smaller, not an entire island, but I imagine that it's not something I can put on my desk. How big are we talking?
Unfortunately, your intern cannot make one of these at his standing desk like the iPhone.
Not yet.
I don't know. Look at him. This guy, Tyler can do anything.
Built the first American iPhone.
I think he's
doing well.
He's making the first USA-made iPhone.
He's doing well. He had to take it back apart to put the battery in. Oh, the battery's going in now. It's looking good. The battery's in. Gosh. He's doing great. So how big are these plants?
So it's like 10,000 square feet. So basically the size of a small warehouse, you could say.
Other poly markets I want to run through. Will Apple invest in OpenAI in 2024? This is a historical poly market. It was up at 72% at one point. It's a small market, but still, it has crashed. It crashed down to 0%. Obviously, beginning to resolve no. But man, maybe they should have. It would have been a wild one. The other one that people are tracking these days is: will Apple announce iPhone assembly in the United States before September?
We did. We beat him to it.
But we beat him to it. Let's go to Tyler and see how is the project going, Tyler? Break it down for us.
Well, guys, it's done.
It's done.
The first American iPhone.
Manufactured in America. Assembled in America.
Wow.
It's maybe not the cleanest, maybe not the most perfect. It's kind of a coin flip whether it would pass the inspections, but
quality assurance. But you did it.
I genuinely can't believe you did it. I was staring looking at the pieces. Earlier, and I was kind of concerned because I thought we've given Tyler an impossible task.
Yep. And we're now 3 hours and 20 minutes into the project, and it's successful.
Yeah, I'm more of a software guy, machine learning engineer kind of guy.
Yep.
Not big on hardware, but this process, I'm incredibly bullish on bringing manufacturing back to the United States.
You think it could be done?
Okay, if I can do it,
anyone can. Not necessarily anyone, but
if you have a college degree.
We got to kind of get into the economics now and understand, Tyler's market value. Tyler's market value probably, $250,000 a year. It took him 3 hours. We're getting
you run through it. It's
potentially some margin problems.
Yeah, we've been talking about the $10,000 iPhone. I think we might be looking at it. You get an iPhone 4S handmade by a college-educated machine learning engineer.
But imagine, in a lot of cars, like the person that made the engine will sign it. Having an iPhone that was sort of signed on the back by Tyler.
Why don't we get a Sharpie for Tyler? You can sign the back of that.
Sign
we can give it away to one of the fans.
I'm thinking of starting like a kind of boutique, handmade phone company now.
I think that's good.
Made with love.
Yes.
Just buy the new iPhone, take it apart, put it back together, sign it.
Sign it. Yep. Assembled
here. It's a handmade
here.
iPhone.
Assembled here.
Amazing. Honestly, genuinely incredible work.
Really great.
They said it couldn't be done.
We proved them wrong.
And you proved them wrong.
Anything is possible in America with enough dynamism.
With enough
and
Tylers.
We saw it today.
With enough Tylers.
With enough Tylers, and we can accomplish anything.